How's your fish fillet?
A little overdone. But the thing about McDonald's, as I was trying to explain, is that when you get something at McDonald's, it's perfect because they've studied everything so it's exactly cooked the right way, and the cheese is exactly right, and the bun works with the cheese and the fish and everything. So when you get something overdone, it's a rarity. Not one that I look forward to, but it is one. What do you want? I like fish fillet. Hi, my name is Brian Patacca. I'm 31 years old. I'm originally from Cleveland, Ohio. I live here in New York City, and I want to talk about your dreams. The craziest job I ever had was, I was in a boy band. It was called the Honey Boys, and my name was Buzz.
Candy almond joy, let me be your honey boy. Your honey boy. Your honey boy.
We weren't NSYNC, we weren't the Backstreet Boys, we didn't have any original music, but I do get to see the world. I went to Barcelona, all over Mexico, and Hawaii. So the best part of the job was the travel, but at the same time, I was in a boy band. My show's about dreams. It's about what your dreams are when you're a child, and it's what your dreams are now as an adult. And I think that a lot of what some people who start to work, or they start to they have a family, or they start to make money, or they start to have a life, a lot of times we become unaware that we're actually living our dream. What are the moments when you do realize that you're living what you want to be doing? And I think what would be interesting is to, like, I don't know anything about, like, a hedge fund. You said you worked in finance. I mean, you know more about that than I do. Or, like,
I didn't know.
What do you like about your job?
I like that it's different every day. Like every time you go out somewhere, it's a different meeting with different people. I'm not like a super people person. I don't love meeting people.
Can't you tell she's not a people person? She's like so rude. Now that you're at your new at this job, you think you like this job, right? We're excited about this job. When is the moment when you're like, I have a good job? You have those moments.
I've had those moments a couple of times. Like when I'm staying in like a fancy hotel somewhere and I just ordered my free room service and I'm done for the day. Then I think I have those moments.
So it's like when you get to have the real pampering, you feel like this is I've arrived.
Okay, job, yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. And if you so let's just do a fantasy world for a minute. So you were a graphic designer. Where would you be graphic designer? Or what would you be doing?
I would love to do graphic design for like cosmetics, packaging and stuff.
Oh, packaging. So like L'Oreal, or would you be more edgy like Sephora?
I don't think it really matters. I just think it's really interesting how powerful packaging is in that industry and how you can, choose between two different shampoos. Like basically all shampoos are the same.
Yeah. Sodium lauryl sulfate, whatever it's on the back of the package, right?
So I always thought that was pretty cool how just by designing something you can make somebody choose your product.
That's cool. And so if you had the dream graphic design job, let's imagine we're in your dream graphic design job, you're working, you go to work every day, you get to wear whatever you want to work probably. Yeah. What would be the moments you think you'd have the most satisfaction there?
I guess seeing your ideas come to fruition, and like going and seeing your products on the shelf, or seeing it in an advertisement or on a billboard.
What you imagine is actually happening.
Yeah, exactly. Cool. I did that. I made that. I brought that into the world, my brain, and now it's here.
That's great. Thank you for sharing that with us today. So I hope that you get to be a graphic designer soon, and I'm buying my shampoo that's designed by you. Tell your name again. Tell us your name again.
Becky Steele.
So Becky Steele, cosmetics and perfumes. Although we're not going to vet cosmetics and perfumes, but we're looking for packages by Becky Steele. Well, what I wanted to ask you is, when you were like 5 years old, what did you want to be when you grew up?
A veterinarian.
Really?
I really wanted to be a veterinarian.
Did you have pets as a child?
I had a cat, and
That you love very much.
that I loved very much, Missy.
I was going to say, what's her name?
Her name was Missy, and I think she was part devil. She was evil. She attacked everyone. Missy attacked everyone, including myself, and she especially attacked when we were sleeping. So we would often have to cover ourselves from head to toe.
So you want to be a vet so you can sedate your cat?
Yes, I wanted to kill my cat.
Because what I'm trying to make sense for everyone in the world, including you, is how you tie like what you want to be when you were a kid to where you're at now.
Right.
A little bit. Sometimes we don't think about it a lot. Like, it's easy for people who are like a ballerina or a painter to kind of make that. So,
it's a passion.
Right, yeah, it's different. So what I wanted to just kind of find out, I'm going to get to you.
No, quite right. Take your time.
I want to find out, where you're at now and how do you feel, like, you like your job, obviously, very much.
love
and in terms of your life, you like where you're at. Like,
I do.
And what are the moments when you realize, like, I like it? What are moments you have?
I actually had that moment not so long ago, just this morning. She and I.
Yeah, both of us. Yeah.
Oh, what
And
happened?
after we did our volunteer work this morning,
And you volunteered at God's Love We Deliver.
New York.
New York
Your
Cares,
okay.
and we did like Meals on Wheels today.
For me, that what ties it all together is, if you remember when you were a little girl, you wanted to be a veterinarian.
That's right.
You wanted to take care of people. But then also, your job affords you the ability to be able to volunteer on a Saturday.
Yes.
Right.
Very good point.
I was going to say, Andrew, what was your experience like today?
I couldn't have said it any better than she did. In addition to that, it's just, as I mentioned to her on the way here, literally I said, you know what's it's amazing is that even though this is not the first time that I did it, every time you do good, and I think everyone should at least try it out one time, because every time is like the first time.
Right.
It's like you're a born
It feels
again
just
virgin.
as good.
Every time.
One last question I want to ask you. Sure. So are you going to be a mommy soon?
I look forward to it from your mouth to God's ears. Wait, just to wrap up.
Thank you guys so much. You guys have been wonderful.
No, it's been a pleasure.
Hey, I'm here in Washington Square Park with Tick and Tack. Did I get that right?
Yes, yes.
And these guys have just been doing some major, what do you guys call what you guys do?
Acrobatic, breakdance, comedy, percussion.
Did you get that? Acrobatic, breakdance, comedy, percussionist. Did I say that loud enough? And so when you're doing it, like what moment for you, like it's the most recent show, did you feel like, this is totally, I'm having a good time here? Did you realize it the whole time? Is it like from the start of the show to the end, it's totally, I'm having a great time? Or do you have moments when you're starting to question, like, this is it, this is the moment I love, or there's special spots
The
in
whole
the show?
thing. It's
Yeah.
I mean, like, I say today is a moment when we first got out here, it was 42 degrees. So when we first got out here, nobody was walking around. You know, it was kind of like, do you want to do this? But then once you start getting in the show and building an audience and making people come, it just comes natural. You love it. You love doing it.
So did you have to talk yourself into a little bit when it's cold? Is that what you mean? You have to kind of get a little warmed up before you...
Somewhat. Yeah, you have to inspire you.
For a year now.
Hey! He doesn't like graphic design.
No.
Like, nope.